everybody, and welcome back. Today I want to show you how I made these super easy but very delicious empanadas. I made some with pumpkin and with cajeta. I don't need to tell you how delicious these are going to be. So let's get started. I did a double batch of this, but I will have the single batch for you down at the description box. I will be adding 2 bars of unsalted butter at room temperature, 4 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 2 dashes of vanilla extract, and I'm going to be mixing this until it mixes in together. Now at some point you do want to use a spatula to bring it down from the sides because you want all that to incorporate together. And then I'm just going to give it another quick mix. And since I am making a double batch here, I will be adding a double flour. The flour is 1 cup and 1/4. So I am adding double. And I will be adding a tablespoon of cinnamon. You don't have to add it. You can leave that out. By the way, you can make this by hand too. It just takes a little bit more time. I like the easy way. And here it's just getting all incorporated. And once that is done, this is what it's gonna look like. And because of the butter, it's really like not even dry. So you will not get a dry dough. Now we do want to let this rest at least 15 minutes. So I will just be leaving it in my bowl. And here I'm going to show you what I will be using. This is the cajeta. This is my leftover pumpkin. And here I have a mix of walnuts and pecans, which I just processed in my processor. And I have sugar with a little bit of cinnamon. So after 15 minutes, I'm just grabbing my tortilla press, and I have 2 plastic bags here, and see how nice and pliable that dough is. Now I do like to make these on the small side, so I will be getting more empanadas, but if you make them bigger, you're gonna get less. So with my double batch, I got about 40 empanadas. If you do the single batch, you're gonna get about 20, but if you make them bigger, it's gonna be less. Okay, so pressing down that, and then I put a little bit of that pumpkin. You don't want to put a lot because it will come out. And then this is the way I'm folding it. And I already have my baking sheet lined with parchment paper on the side. And there's the first one, and let me show you again. There you go. And this is going to be the same process for the cajeta. Now, I did forget to mention that because this was leftover cajeta that I had, I didn't get to show it, but I do add 1 egg yolk to my cajeta. And that is because it does help it from coming out. So just grab an egg yolk, put it in there, mix it in, and that's going to help. And I'm just gonna fold this one and just continue to make these. By now, I already have my oven preheated at 340 degrees. And now I'm going to show you here all on my baking sheet. And what I do is I do poke holes on top of these, and that just helps it to bake evenly. And into the oven, like I said, 340 degrees for 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, these are done. Now, let me show you how I do the cajeta ones. I reserved some of that cajeta right out of the oven. Yes, I know it's hot, but you want to grab these right out of the oven while they're hot and spread some of that cajeta. If these are cold, it's not gonna spread right. And then just dip it into the walnut and pecan, and that's it. And honestly, those are actually my favorite ones. Maybe it's because of the nuts, maybe it's the cajeta, but I don't know. Those taste amazing. So I did dip some into the nuts, and I just left some just with cinnamon and sugar. And this is the pumpkin ones. All of these I did dip into the cinnamon and sugar. And that's it. Pretty easy, pretty delicious. And I'm done. And I hope that you guys make this recipe and you like it, and you leave a nice comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And here is the inside of these. Have a wonderful day. Bye.